Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today I want to bring you a neca piece here, gremlins. This is the ultimate flasher gremlin. This one was actually on my list to get, my top 10 list I did a while ago. It's basically, I'm filming this and the time this video goes up will be already in 2023, but this video was literally 3 days before 2023. We're in 2022 still, so this was in my top 10 to get. So this is the flasher one, and also I've got another gremlin as well, which I picked up. This is just a stripe one, but we'll do a review on that one in a future video. So the side of the box, there's not much to see. It just says gremlins, and on the back you can just see some of the basically the promotion, like photos and stuff on the back of it, what they've got the figure to do and everything. You get loads of accessories with this one. This is my first gremlin I've got in the collection, and I ended up getting two of them, which I'm happy with anyway. But you can see how it looks in the box. So that's all the stuff you get inside the box. Again, the artwork looks really good. Should be able to get in some good poses. We'll see how we get on though, because as I say, it's my first gremlin, so I don't know what the joints and everything are like on this one, but we'll have a look anyway. So let's get into it. Right, so I've got him out of the packaging. So you can see it looks really good out the packaging. This is how I always prefer to display my NECA figures or any other collection that I have. I prefer to take them out of the box. Just 1 minute, putting my heating on because it's getting a bit chilly now. Yeah, I prefer to take them out of the box because they always look better out of the box. I don't know how anyone can keep in the box and then put them on display. They always look better outside the box. But I've put him on a NECA stand because he's not the easiest figure to stand. I don't know if they're all the same, or it's just the way you've got to sort of position the joints and everything. Because as I say, this is the first gremlin I've got in my collection. So there's extra little bends and stuff in this piece, but we'll go over that. And also all the accessories what come with this one. I am going to do another video. I will be uploading it the same week as I upload this one though, just based on the fact that he gets a lot of accessories. So I want to try all the accessories out, and then we'll obviously see what positions we'll get him in and stuff with the accessories, because he's quite a lot. So we're just going to go over the figure basically first. So straight off, the head sculpt and everything on this one is really good. The paintwork is fantastic. The ears are on like a joint as well. So they basically, you can move them. You can move them right back if you wanted to. But yeah, the paintwork is fantastic on this. The mouth opens as well. It looks even better with the mouth open. So yeah, it's got some good movement on the jaw. That's about as far as it can open, but it opens really easy. And he got some good movement in his head. He can tilt his head and stuff like that. Looking up and down, I'm not so sure about that one. We'll just take him off this. I can move him about a bit better. So that's about as far as he can move his head down. It might be because it's just that it's tight because of it being a new figure. But the head sculpt on it's really good. Yeah, the paintwork is fantastic. I mean, look at that. There's no mess or anything what I can see. The material they've used for the coat as well is good. I do like it. You know, I like my NECA figures to have to be the cloth versions, and this was on my list to get, and I managed to get it. But yeah, the material is pretty good that they've used. It's not really thicker out, but it's not too thin either. It's just the right sort of material, I think, that they've used. You got the little like belt buckle and everything. You probably can have it actually going through there if you wanted to, but I've just tied it for now. I've even put the buttons on as well, and they are real buttons, which is good. They've put more buttons on the inside of his coat as well there. So yeah, the feet and paintwork again really good. Anyone who's got one of these anyway, because they've been around for ages, haven't they now? they probably know that the paintwork are fantastic on these, considering because they're not really big pieces. They're a bit smaller than your average neca pieces. They're even smaller than the retro ones. And the detail they've put in there, I mean, detail in the mouth. You can see the detail that all up there was at the top of his mouth, which is really good. Yeah, really, really good paintwork in this. So we'll open his jacket up now. So again, it just continues the paintwork. Fantastic. You can see it's got two joints up there. It's got a joint here and it's got a joint there. So it's like his neck is separate from his head. So they'll be able to move that. It's very difficult to move though. I don't want to force it and bust it. It always makes me paranoid moving these figures about, because you always think you're going to snap them, because when they're brand new they are really, really stiff, and you're not too sure what they can do with the movement wise. Obviously I'm still sort of new to the NECA figures and stuff, so I don't know every single part of the joints and everything, so I can imagine that it'd be probably pretty easy to break it, so I always try and be super careful. But the hands as well are nicely sculpted and painted, and they're spin right round, so he's got no problem moving his hands. Same for this one, really nicely done. His claws as well, they're quite sharp, to be fair. The claws, am I saying it right? Probably not. Yeah, they're nicely done. So we'll take his coat off so we can get we'll see all the bends and everything properly, but I'll have to take his hands off first, so we'll just take his hands off first. Right, so I've just popped his hands off just to make it easier to get his coat off, because I don't think you'd be able to get it off any other way without taking his hands off. So I'm assuming with these gremlins, because as I say, this is the first one I've got, I'm assuming all the bodies are pretty much exactly the same as each other, and the paintwork is probably pretty similar as well. Some of them probably change slightly in the colour and stuff of them, but they're all pretty much the same in the movements and everything like that. So, but he's got a movement up here, so he's got like a crunch here. It's only one crunching at one side for some reason, man. Can you see that? It's not sort of crunching forward, it's just crunching always at one side. It won't go out the other side at all, so I don't know why it's doing that. But you've got a single bend. Is it a double? No, single bend in the elbow, so that's about as far as you can bend his arm. Again, really stiff. I don't like bloody doing it. I always think I'm going to snap it. His arms do come all the way up and down. They won't go out though. That's about as far as it'll go out. His arms. So he's got bending. He's got some movement here, but again, it's like it don't want to move, or it's just too stiff. That one moves nice and easy. This leg moves about that far out. Bring it back down again. This one don't want to move. His feet do swivel. There's a bend as well. I don't know if you can see it. There's a bend here, just at his knee. There, and there's also a little joint bend here as well. If I can bend it, but it won't bend. So yeah, there's a little bit of movement there as well. Again, apologies. I'm a bit unexperienced with the gremlin one and with the movements and everything. You see the back of it? Can you see where it's just sort of bending at one side, man? I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, the paintwork again on the back is really good. They've seemed to there's a bit of mistake there. You can see there a bit of extra paint was just splattered there, but you're not really going to look at this one anyway, because it's always going to be satin. It's always going to have its coat on this one. But yeah, the paintwork, apart from that bit, that's the only issue I found with it. The rest of it is really, really good. Yeah, really, really good. It's just the standing. It's just awkward to stand. I mean, his finish as well. The clothes on the bottom of his feet as well. They're quite sharp as well. I think it's just the I think it's easier to get him in sort of the right position where I know he's going to stand and not fall over when he ain't got his coat on. It's just difficult when he's got his coat on. You can't really see and adjust it and everything, but you can see he looks pretty good. But we'll put his coat back on because he might be getting cold. So literally, I put his arms back so he can slide his coat on nice and easy, so he won't damage the coat or anything. Putting it on and off now, and that just pops on nice and easy. I just need to pop his hands back on. Right, so I'll just put him back on the rotating base so you can see I've got him in the position where it looks like he's flashing. It looks pretty good like that, to be fair. It wasn't super hard to get him in that pose either. It was pretty easy, to be fair. I thought it'd be quite hard because the joint's been difficult to bend and everything, but you just persevere with it, and as I say, you can get him in that position, so I think it'll look really good on the shelf when I finally get all the stuff on the shelf again anyway, in this position. But there's tons of accessories as well to go through, so we're going to have to go through all them as well. But I'll just show you how many accessories there is. There's a lot to go over basically. So these are all the accessories you get with this one. So there's quite a lot. As I say, I don't usually get the plastic one, so maybe it's normal to get as many as this. The last plastic one was the fin, and I don't even think it was as many as this. So obviously you've got his hat, and obviously you got the glasses, the battens. Yeah, so basically what we'll do in the next video, we'll get him in different poses with different accessories and everything. The accessories and everything look really, really good. You got like the little puppet and everything put on his arm. Got the little mini cigarettes. These are super tiny, but look really, really good. Really effective as well in his mouth. Easily to probably really easy to lose. That's probably why you get 4 of them. You got the little beer, and you got another hat, and obviously the playing cards, and you got another hand, and then you get the gambling chips and everything. So yeah, you get quite a lot of accessories there. So it'd be fun though to pose him up in different positions and stuff with him. Yeah, so this is a really, really good piece. I definitely recommend anybody who's not got this one yet to get it in the collection, because I think it's really good, to be fair. Obviously this is my opinion, but the paintwork on it is just fantastic on it. Just really, really good. So glad that I finally got a gremlin as well in my collection. Took a while, but I finally got one, and I've also got Stripe as well, which we'll be doing a review on that soon. But we are going to do obviously the accessories and stuff, and we're going to do that. Literally it'll drop probably 2 days after this one. I don't want to I want to make sure it drops in the same week, but yeah, I'll have to do 2 different videos because I said I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, this piece is definitely a really good piece to have. Definitely recommend it. Not expensive at all. They never are neca. That's one of the best things about necas. They're not too expensive. So yeah, we're going to leave it there anyway, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. And again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and then you'll be able to see the second part of this video of posing them up with the different accessories and everything. Hopefully you like this video, and again, hit the like if you did, and we'll see you in the next video. So again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.